A short 30-minute drive from Queenstown is Otago's famous wine region. Come with us today to see if it's worth all of the hype.
Good morning from beautiful Queenstown. If you watched our previous video, you would know that we are in the South Island of New Zealand, in between the mountains at the moment. We've just acquired coffee and we've got a pretty cool day planned.
Yeah, we're going to be switching up those coffees though for a more interesting drink. Come with us through Queenstown's Gibbston Valley using an alternative mode of transport and consuming a alternative drink. We'll see you then. Alright guys, so today we are, if you haven't guessed it already, doing a e-bike winery tour.
I can't wait. We've just been fitted with our e-bikes and got given the map on where we're supposed to be going. This is a 5.5 hour trip where you can actually visit up to 8 wineries. But yeah, let's get ready to ride.
First stop is the AJ Hackett Bungee. We will show you guys some footage when we get there. I'll try and film some footage getting there, but I haven't ridden a bike since I was like 8, so... Our plan derailed and we ended up at 3 locations. Firstly is the original site of the first ever bungee jump in the world. Keep watching to see if I was convinced to do it. Next was Gibbston Valley, and then we pedalled all the way to Gibbston Tavern for spiked ginger beer and to be picked up.
Okay, so we've just stopped after the bridge here. We've biked around 2.5 Ks, I think. Thank goodness the bikes are e-bikes, so they've got electric motors that kind of assist you as you're biking.
We just crossed, as Ryan said, the Edgar Bridge, which I was fine about until I was biking on it, and it's actually really high up and quite scary to bike across, but that was fun. I'm looking forward to the next stop, which is Bungee.
Oh, the bungee's coming up. All right.
Not doing the bungee, and I will not be peer pressured.
All right, let's go. I literally feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere, but I kind of am in the middle of nowhere. It's a very freeing feeling being here. The air is crispy. It's quite cold, but you know, when you're biking, you're working up a sweat anyway. And this is why Queenstown is one of my favorite places in New Zealand, maybe even the world. I've never been to a place quite like it. Not yet anyway.
Okay, so we are at, I guess, Scenic stop number 1. It's not quite a winery, but it is pretty cool.
We've just come to this massive bridge before we get to the next winery. Now this bridge is actually quite famous. On this bridge you can do a bungee jump. In case you didn't know, that's where you're tied from your ankles and you jump off a bridge and then you get propelled back up. This was the first one built in New Zealand and the world. It is 43 meters free fall.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I'm definitely not game enough.
I brought you a ticket as a surprise.
Oh, you didn't?
Why not? You don't want to do it?
Right.
Okay. I didn't, but I did think about it.
I need a minute.
Alright, we'll see you at the winery.
We made it. Gibbston Valley Winery. We have come here to do wine tasting, which I'm incredibly excited about. So there's 4 different options for wine tastings, and you end up with 4 different types of wine. The staff will talk you through kind of what is in each one, but yeah, I think mine was $14 and yours was 16.
16, yeah. So I just kind of got a variety of kind of what the Gibbston Valley is famous for. But yeah, I think it's really cool that they come out and when they bring out the wine they tell you how long it's been aged for and the fermentation process and all of that. I'm really happy to be here. It's a beautiful blue sky. I can't even see a cloud in the sky. Perfect.
The grounds are really beautiful too. There's lots of low-lying trees, hedges, grass, wine barrels everywhere. But something that's pretty unique about this place is you can actually do a wine tour where they will take you through the vineyards, but they will also take you into their wine cellar that is built into the mountain. So you can see the front of it, but once you go in, it goes really far back into the mountain. It's super unique. The other thing that's unique about Gibbston Valley is you can actually stay here. So they now have accommodation on site, so you can stay, drink, eat, do all of the fun things right here on site. It's fantastic.
I'd like to try that out one day, but for now we need to drink some wine. We've been biking 2 hours and I think it's about time.
Yeah, wine time.
All right. Guys, one other thing I just thought I'd quickly mention, they've got an epic little gift store here where you can obviously buy the wine if you enjoy tasting it, but also a lot of cheese and meat as well. It's really beautiful. Okay guys, after about another hour of riding our e-bikes through the valley, we have arrived at the Gibbston Tavern. Already we've got a wine tasting in front of us, but it's quite interesting. It's not just wine tasting here, but we've got ginger beer and spirits that are brewed here as well. Already, it's really beautiful here. The staff have been amazing and it's completely different to the last place that we went to.
So we are going to try the ginger beer on camera right now. So the story behind this is the ginger beer is produced by Crimson Badger, and so this is alcoholic ginger beer, and then they took the alcoholic ginger beer, mixed it with spiced rum and lime, and turned it into something that they are calling dark and grizzly. I'm going to try the ginger beer.
Do you like ginger beer normally?
Yes.
What's that like?
Really good. Really good. I could drink a lot of it.
Fantastic.
Considering it's got alcohol in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell it's got alcohol in it, which is dangerous.
This is the dark and grizzly. This is the one that has spiced rum in it. Oh, you can tell that one's got alcohol in it. Yum. Might buy some of this to take back to camp.
It's refreshing, eh?
Yeah.
Beautiful on a hot day, like it is right now.
That's an absolute yes from me.
Absolutely. I can't agree more. It's probably some of the best ginger beer I've actually ever tried.
Okay, I thought about cartwheeling onto the shot, but I've had probably too much alcohol and that wouldn't have been good for anyone. We have a co-host today, and it is this little friend here. Hi. Okay, I gotta do the works. I gotta do work. I have had an absolutely incredible day visiting all of these wineries in the Gibbston Valley. My favorite was definitely the alcoholic ginger beer. Otherwise, I just want to say a massive thank you to the team at Around the Basin for organizing such an epic tour. You get to go at your own pace. You get to stop at whatever wineries you want in the Gibbston Valley, spend as long as you want there. You could go to 1, 5, whatever you want. I do recommend upgrading to the e-bikes though, because I think that that is the only thing that has partially saved our legs. That's my co-host. I have become a fortune teller of late, and I think that a few videos from now, we're going to be visiting another winery in a super sunny part of New Zealand. So make sure that you stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I will see you considerably more sober next Friday. Peace.